So today I'm going to show you guys how to change out a duplex receptacle here in your home. So as you can see, this is an older style plug. It's a little ugly, probably one of the worst covers I've ever seen on a plug. So I'm going to show you guys how to safely do this as well as the correct way to do it. So first of all, we have our handy dandy electrical tester here that will tell us if the power is live or not and when it is shut off as well. So you plug that in and you can tell by the lights on there, and it has a chart on top that it shows you that the power is on and that it is wired correctly. So now I have a helper right now shutting off breakers as I watch this to make sure that we find the right breakers so we can replace these plugs in the room safely. All right, shut it off.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay.
Our light indicators are now off, which means we are safe to work on it. So we're going to take our screwdriver, undo the cover plate screw. Good riddance to that thing. So as you can tell, this plug here is backstabbed, which is a very common trade practice, but not a good one. So as you can see, there's screws on both sides for the hots and the neutrals. However, there's a faster way that a lot of electricians choose to just stab it in the back, which does not provide a great connection and can cause electrical fires due to loose connections. And just to demonstrate, here's how easy this can be undone. And just like that, with just a little bit of force and a dozen twists back and forth, all of the electrical comes out the back. And as you can see here, the grounds were just twisted together and didn't even have a pigtail, so the plug wasn't grounded even though it was a grounded system. So to now make up our new Dekora style duplex, we are going to add pigtails. And we do this to provide a safer connection. And so we're going to take one of these, which is a pigtail, and you're going to wire nut it to the two. So obviously you want to keep the colors matching, so they'll be black to black, white to white, and ground to ground. Now you don't want your pigtails too long in the instance, especially where you're dealing with shallow boxes. So you want to keep them short, although you don't want them too short to where you can't work with them. To code, you need at least 6 inches of free conductor from the back of the box. And within this, we are maintaining that 6 inches. We're also going to add a ground wire so that our grounded plug is actually utilizing the ground wire in the wall. So as you can see, there's screws on this, as was the old one. Now the gold always goes to the black wire, and the silver always goes to the neutral wire, which is the white wire. And the green is ground for the copper wire. You want to make them up to where the loop is going in a clockwise direction, the same way that the screw turns, so that the wire tightens with the screw instead of backing out if you wrap it counterclockwise. A lot of people ask, why do we use pigtails on the wires when there's 2 screws and we only have 2 wires? And the reason's pretty simple. There's a little tab in between that's a pretty small, weak tab. And if something were to happen inside of this duplex, which does happen, then all the plugs down the line will actually die. And you have to tear out every single plug to find which one is the one that actually has the problem. If we do it this way, and this plug goes bad, every other plug will work, and we know that this is the one plug we have to take out. And so us being service electricians, it makes it that much faster and that much easier for us to come pinpoint the problem, as well as it doesn't take very much more time, and it just ensures a better quality installation. We will then fold our wires up nice and neat to go inside of the electrical box, ensuring that there's a good connection with your wire nuts. As you can see, we have multiple spins onto the wire sheathing so that you know that the wire will not come loose. A lot of times people will put wire nuts on but too loose and the wire will pull right out of there. This, you know, is nice and solid. It's not coming out. Loose connections are the #1 cause of fire hazards in electrical systems because it causes arcing. So anytime you can reduce the possibility of loose connections, hence why we use the screws instead of the backstabs, I definitely always take that route just to ensure safety all around. Now in this instance where the drywall is cut too high and the plug sinks back in, there's a very simple fix for that. And I would recommend grabbing some needle nose pliers, and you see these ear tabs here. And you then take these and you bend them back. and this will allow it to hold it off the wall. And so I always bend it a little more than you need, so then as you tighten the screw, it sucks it in. And once you see this top plate is level with the drywall where it should have been in the first place, then you know that it will be level with the drywall, so it's not sunk in the wall or sticking out. You then take your cover plate, you put it in, and tighten away. And that's how you install it. Now we're gonna have our helper turn the power back on, and we'll be free to use our new plugs. All right, Matt, go ahead and turn it on. And there we go. Hey, it's Luke again. Thanks for checking out this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, so that way you can check out our new content coming out weekly that will help you on your path to becoming a tradesman.